Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Stefania. Today's video is gonna be a book haul. I wanted to show you all the books that I've bought May because I thought it was a lovely idea, especially because I've ended up adding 10 more books to my TBR. The video is gonna be divided between the books that I bought that, let's say, aren't in my TBR anymore because I just couldn't wait and I had to read them, so they are not in my TBR anymore. Then there's gonna be the book that I'm currently reading, and then I'm gonna move to the other books that are in my TBR and that I want to read as soon as possible. Let's start from these 3 books, which I've already read. They were all amazing. So I'm gonna start with these 3. The first book is Foxglove. This one is the Italian edition, and I wanted to read it because simply I love the Belladonna, and I'm really happy that I've read this one as well. I loved it, yes, but just like for the first one, I was like, okay, wait a second. There are so many things that are happening in front of your eyes and you don't see nothing at all? How can it be possible? But by the end, even the main character saw the same things that I was seeing, so I'm happy about that. I loved it, and I will for sure read the third one when it's gonna come out. But since I bought the first one in Italian and then I've done the same with the second one, I'm gonna wait for the third one to come out in Italian as well. So it might take a little bit of time. Then it was time for Half a Soul. I loved this one. First of all, I mean, this edition, it's amazing. It's the Italian one, and I am in love with it. I've been seeing so many good reviews about this book for months and months and months, so when they said that it would come out in Italy, I was excited as well. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it in Italian or in English. But then, I mean, I saw this beautiful edition and I was like, okay, there's no way, I'm gonna take the Italian one. I really liked this one. Like, I just couldn't stop reading it. I simply loved everything about this one. Last one is 5 Survive. If I'm not wrong, this is the USA version, it's not the UK one. Simply because I wanted to buy this one in English. I have all the other books by Holly Jackson in English and I wanted to keep on going in that way. But to be honest, I wasn't a fan of the UK cover. I was like, okay, I love this one. And what can I say about this one, if not that I started it and finished it in something like 2 days. I'm in love. Little spoiler, this is a 5 stars for me. And it's crazy because I haven't been able to say this book is a 5 stars for me since January, basically, so amazing. There are some things that I guessed it right, yes, some others no, and then there was this other thing that I was hoping it would have been right, and thank God it was. I absolutely loved it. Then it's time to talk about the book that I'm currently reading. At the moment I only have one book that's in my currently reading situation, let's say. I'm not reading anything else at the same time, and I'm talking about The Bridge Kingdom. I've heard so many good things about this one and also the second book that I just couldn't wait to put my hands on it. And the thing is that there was this discount for which I've paid the first and the same for the second one. I've paid them both 10 euros, so it was an amazing opportunity. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy them without a doubt, plus it's hardcover. What I love about all the books that Queen Edizioni is publishing here in Italy is that they take care not only about the outside of the book, but also about the inside. I mean, look at all the details. I simply love this. I can't wait to finish this one and also the second one because I'm really hoping to not be disappointed by these, because as I just said, I heard so many good reviews, but I can't say so much about the book because, as you can see, I'm just here at the beginning, so I just can't say a lot, but so far I'm enjoying it. And then it's time to talk about the books that I've bought and I still have to read. I'm gonna go straight with this one, which is The Trader Queen, because it's the second book. I've just shown you the first one, and this is gonna be my next read. I already know it, that once I'll be done with the first one, I'm gonna start the second one, because I know myself. If I have more books from the same series, I will just get fully lost in that series, without a doubt. And also for this one, I paid 10 euros. And I think it's amazing because we're talking about hardcover and not paperback, just because the paperback usually are cheaper compared to the hardcover. And just like for the other one, there are the details inside. And as you can see, they are in every page. And yes, of course, I bought the Italian version. But let's go straight to the other books. As you know, I'm a fan of The Folk of the Air, so I had to read the spin-off. And the first one, I've read it this year, and I said I was a little bit disappointed by it because the first part for me was a little bit too slow and boring. But by the end, everything started to move a little bit, and I was really excited for the second one to come out. This is extremely simple. And doesn't have anything special about it. While some other books that you've seen so far or are seeing are special editions, but at the same time aren't, because they are the standard edition that you can find in Italy. And I think I like that as well, but at the same time, I have problems when it comes to prices, because for example, this one costed almost as much as the one that I showed you before, which was Alpha Soul, which I mean, no offense, but that one, I'm talking about the outside, it's so gorgeous. While this one, I don't know, has nothing special about it, yet the price is almost the same one. Or, no, I'm joking, this is way more expensive than the other one, so even worse. Anyway, I can't wait to read this one as well, because I just wanted to see how things would have move on from the final of the other book. Then I've decided to go Where the Dark Stands Still, and as you can see, this edition is gorgeous as well. I think I'm more in love with the actual cover than the desk jacket, because it's simply gorgeous. And with the book, there were two things that were coming. One is this one, and the other one is this bookmark, which I like. And I don't know if I'm gonna read this one pretty soon or not. Because if I have to be honest, when I look at this book, I would say I kind of hear him screaming at me, "Read me in autumn." I don't know why. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna stay in my TBR that long. I don't know, I guess we're gonna see it. Then it's time for a pre-order. This one arrived, I think it was the 2nd or 3rd of May, I don't remember exactly. And I was like, what's in this box? I just completely forgot that actually after I finished the second book, I already pre-ordered Burning Crowns, which is the 3rd book of this series, and well, it was a lovely surprise, and I can't wait to read this one as well. Okay, this is the problem. I will want to read them all right now, basically. As you can see, this is the English edition, it's not the Italian one, also because this is what happened. When I wanted to read the first one, I wasn't really in love with the cover of the Italian version. Actually, I don't like it at all. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the English one, and here we are. I'm also extremely happy that I've done it because I already have the third one in my hands, while I haven't heard anything about the Italian one to come out. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm just excited. I can't wait. So this was definitely a lovely surprise. Another English book, and of course, I can't wait to read this one as well. And I'm talking about the reappearance of Rachel Price. I'm so excited because I think it's crystal clear that now Holly Jackson is one of my to-buy author. I just love how she writes. I'm obsessed with her books, and I think that 5 Survive was telling me, you know, you were right about liking her this much, so I can't wait to read this one as well. But I don't think I'm gonna read it in June, maybe in July, who knows. Last book, but probably the one that I've been waiting for it for so long. I've read the first and second book of this series and I love them. They were and have been my only 2 books that got 5 stars for months and months this year, and I was so excited when Queen Edizioni announced that they would have give this book out for an event as a pre-selling thing. Like, this book is gonna only come out in July, but if you were going to this event in May, you could buy it. And I'm talking about the third one of An Heir Comes to Rise, and I'm so excited. But the thing that I'm the most excited for is that actually Queen Edizioni brought the author in Italy. So I have also the first and the second one that have been signed up by the author, and I'm so excited and happy about it. I was just so happy when I heard about this thing, and I can't wait to read this one. I think that this one probably, I don't know if I can read it in June, but probably will start it by the end of June, maybe the beginning of July. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so much into this series that I just feel the need of keep on going. The only thing that is quite sad about it is that once I'll be done with this one, I'm gonna have to wait months and months probably for the next one to come out in Italy. The thing is that I've started the series in Italian and I don't want to buy the other books in English. I just hope this one is gonna end up in a way that's not gonna scream at me, you need the next one right now. I'm so in love with it. I'm obsessed with this series. I just can't wait. So these are the books that I bought in May. I was wondering, have you read any of them? Yes, no, there are some of these titles that are in your TBR. Let me know with a comment. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumb up and to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for your support. See you next time. Bye!